the Great, Catherine the Great. That's what the series could have been called, because it's about Catherine the Great. Oh, Fanny, her husband, Nicholas Paul. And I was trying to think if, well, it's not if, how much the fact that Russia is waging a war in Ukraine, invaded, but then you know that 20% of the territory of that country, after taking Crimea some 7 years ago or so. How much this atrocity would affect the image of Russia, Russians, and this, the pleasure of seeing this series, which is very good. Also highlights, shows the background. I mean, even if it's not really historically accurate, still it gives you an idea about what they were doing and how come these monsters today Hitler. Well, it's not. It's a slip of the tongue, Freudian slip. It's just a slip of the tongue. But then Hitler put in differences, yes, but still mass murder, in short. So there is humor and absurdity in the breath. But, I mean, excessive drinking, violence. Well, we have it today when we're living in a civilized world. We made so much progress, and yet there it is. We have a war. And now, speaking of history, there is. But my family said, you know, there is an article in The Economist in the culture section, not on the break. I mean, I'm sure there is one somewhere, not in the latest issue, but the latest issue was looking at the Crown and the fact that they pushed back and said there's so much nonsense, that this didn't happen that way. For instance, the late Prince Consort said in one of the episodes that he more or less caused the death of his sister somehow. He was so upset he considered suing. But history, we have history as it was, and we don't know it. Even the best history books will not give the exact picture. Far from it. They, The Economist, referring the article to Herodotus, father of history, but also called the father of lies, because well, if there were lies, then was it Thucydides they mentioned? When he didn't know what happened, what was said, he just puts in what he thinks should have been said in the circumstances. So, in other words, we have an idea about history, reading history, but then we don't know it. Such. So, coming to film, books about history. Shakespeare should have said highly fictional dramas. And indeed, if you read The Daughter of Time, Josephine Fay, listed by the British Crime Writers Association as the best, the number one best crime novel, detective novel, and they're listed best one. So if you read that, you find that Richard III was not the monster depicted by Shakespeare. On the contrary, it would be, he was a glorious prince. Not glorious, but it was a good ruler. That's what I get. So. Okay, let's finish with the break. Yes, excellent. The problem is what the Russians are doing detracts, at least from my pleasure of watching it.